I'm a partner in the firm. I've been a partner for 6 years, and up until last year had the same management role as all of the equity partners, and it's fair to say all of them still have a management role. But last year we decided to restructure the business so that we now have 3 separate divisions, and I am the head of the contentious division. Gosh, there's lots of different areas. I'll just explain a few of them. Hand-arm vibration syndrome, some people might know it as vibration white finger. That's where it affects the tingling in the hands, the numbness, when people have used vibratory tools in their business, so the big diggers that you see out on the streets digging the pavements up, that sort of thing. Occupational noise-induced hearing loss, so occupational deafness type claims, where people have worked in industry, they've been exposed to noisy equipment over time, and they haven't been given ear defenders to wear, so obviously it's had an effect over those years. Let's think what else there is. Occupational dermatitis, so the rashes on the hands perhaps from using certain chemicals. Asbestos related illnesses, there's a lot of those, and also an illness called pneumoconiosis, which can be caused by exposure to asbestos, but it can also be caused by exposure to coal dust, grain dust, wood dust, any number of things like that. So, I mean, that's just a few of them. There's a vast area, and I think it's fair to say that as time goes on, things will come to the forefront. I mean, certainly I'm getting inquiries now about people who are suffering from cancer, who suspect that some of the chemicals that they've been exposed to during their working life may well have caused that. So that seems to be a new, perhaps emerging area. What do I enjoy? I think to start off with, looking back at why I enjoy it really. My family background is in industry. My father was in industry. He was a union shop steward in ICI, and I think really perhaps that's where the interest has come from. The biggest passion for me is working with in industry, really, with men, particularly it seems to be men at the moment, although it's not obviously exclusively. But obviously a lot of men have worked in heavy, noisy environments, and a lot of the tools that are used, particularly vibratory tools, tend to be used by men. So I think it's fascinating to see what industry they work in and how that industry works. So you get to learn a lot of things, you know, about the types of tools that are used, the terminology used. It just suits me really to work with the man on the street, the banter that goes along with that. I just find it fascinating. It's very satisfying, obviously. I mean, to run a case from start to finish and to work with people is the best part of the job, really, I think.